Hi, hello. Welcome. We're going to start an online business today, right? So, you're all here because you want to learn more about starting an online business and affiliate marketing, all the things. But I'd be remiss not to mention what you should look for in starting an online business, whether it is affiliate marketing or coaching, consulting, selling information online, whatever that online business looks like. I'd be remiss not to mention some important key factors that you should look at. I do have notes prepared, so you'll see me look away. You'll see me look up and down. You might see an animal come around. I'm home. I'm live. That's why I like going live because it's real, right? I don't have to worry about fiddle farting around with things. Okay. But again, let's talk about the main things you should look at whenever you're starting an online business. Number one, do you have a product that people want to buy? Okay. Do you have a product that people want to buy? Can you get new customers? Okay. So that's important. Can you get new customers from that product that you're selling? Okay. Can you build from that product sale and get new customers from that from that product? Can you resell to those customers? And then also, can you upsell to those customers? Are there things that you can sell that's higher value to those customers? I'll tell you, with affiliate marketing, you can do all three of those things. You can have a low ticket offer, you can have a mid ticket and a high ticket, and you can propose new things to people. So that's what I like about affiliate marketing, because it hits all those buckets. Okay. Um, so whenever you're trying to determine, do I have a product to sell? First, you have to determine your niche in affiliate marketing. You have to determine what that niche is. What is something you're passionate about? Something you could talk about all the time, something that you're an expert at. I was actually listening to a training this morning. Every morning at 9 o'clock Central, I listen to a training, and I was listening and it's live, and I was listening to the call this morning, and this lady does, she does construction, sorry, not construction herself, but her husband does. But she was talking about how in her niche, she has clients that are looking to build a new home, and they're wanting to build a home that's within a certain budget or what have you. So that's what she talks about. She talks about those things. I thought that was really spot on, because whenever you've got something that is that specific, people are searching for it specifically. And she can create a course off of it. She hasn't yet, but she could create a course off of that. She can create a free ebook off of it, a free guide, what have you, to bring people in. So it was really neat that is something that she does. But anyways, I digress. But that's just on my heart, and I wanted to share it because I've actually built 3 homes. I'm like, golly geez, I wish I would have known about this, because I would have looked into it. Because if you've ever built a home, it costs more than what you originally allotted for. Let's just put it that way. So we've been blessed enough to build all 3 of the homes that we live in, including this one that we live in now, which is probably hopefully our last and forever home. But anyway, but again, you got to determine your niche. What is it, something that you want to go into that would be profitable? So the 3 major niches that a lot of people go into, they're really super profitable, would be relationships, health, fitness, and then the wealth niche, or wellness and fitness, whatever you want to say, in the wealth niche. I'm currently in the wealth niche. In the wealth niche, you've got other sub niches, and all the niches, you've got other sub niches. I'm not going to pick on the wealth niche. I'm going to pick on maybe, let's say education is a niche. So education, technology, parenting, pets. A niche is pretty much a topic, something that you're passionate about, right? So let's just say uh, let's look at maybe the pet niche. I used that last time, I think, but I love pets. I have 4 of them actually. But anyways, let's say dogs. With dogs, you could go into different kinds of dog collars. You can go into how to train a dog so that way they don't bite someone. You go into how to train a little dog so it's not licking its paws all the time. I'm not speaking from a pain point, but maybe I am. My dog seriously licks her paws all the time and is like, I mean, it's when it's quiet, it's just so annoying. I love her to death, but that is just so annoying. And maybe if you're in the pet niche, you could go over something about how to keep your dog from eating their poop. Seriously, who does that? My dog. A lot of dogs, I know, but still, that is something that people will be searching up. I've searched these things up, believe it or not. So whenever you're determining your niche and you're like, I'm passionate about this thing, then you need to do some market research. And I think that's where a lot of people get lost, is the market research. Is there a value? Is there something that people are searching for? How do you determine if there's value in whatever it is you're looking up? Google search it. If you do a general Google search, it will say, I think it's at the very top of the page, it'll say how many searches have been done on that topic. All right, folks, it's that simple to do some market research. Now you can dive even deeper. If you're going to do Etsy, you've got different websites you can look up on, like is it eBank or eRank? I think it's eRank, to see how Etsy, what products are selling hot on Etsy. So if you're creating your own digital products, your own printables, what have you, and you're selling them on Etsy, then you can search on erank.com and see under what niche how that product is selling. Okay. And I will tell you a little insider tip. If you're going to sell something on Etsy, pick something that is super niche down, that may not have a lot of traffic yet. And why that is because whenever it's super niche down, specific people are going to look for that product. And there's not a lot of traffic on that product per se, or in that niche per se. That might be a gold mine for you. Okay. Because again, a course for a dog eating its poop. How do you stop a dog from eating its poop, or from biting the mailman, or from marking its territory? Every freaking light post. Oh my gosh, I take my dog on a walk every day. She pees on every post. Anyone else that got a dog does that. Anyways, those are things that people are going to look up, but there may not be a lot of products sold. The people that are going to want to buy that product will be specific. So niche down as much as possible for that product. Sorry, I digress. So again, we've determined our niche, which is something we're passionate about, we have experience about, and you don't have to be an expert at it per se, okay? I did labor and delivery nursing for years, but I'm not going to create a course on how to determine if a cervix is 10 centimeters or not, or how to put a fetal scalp electrode on a baby's head. I'm not going to do a course over those things, although I loved labor and delivery, but I did it more for the relationship I built with the clients, okay? But anyways, I'm going to leave the medical device people to create all the coursework for how to place their fetal scalp electrodes on a baby's head. Anyways, but I'm going to go into something that I'm more passionate about, and that's helping busy moms, nurses like myself, make money online, so that way they don't have to spend more time away from the family and friends. They can have that ability to work wherever, whenever, however they want from any location. Okay, so that's my passion, honestly. And why? Because that's a pain point for me. So you're determining your passion. You also need to think about your ideal client. Okay, who is your ideal client? How do you identify with that person? Because more than likely, you have had, or you are currently going through a pain that they are going through or have gone through. Okay, so put yourself in that ideal client's shoes. And if you're like, I'm having a hard time with this, go to a quiet place. Sit in your car, for heaven's sakes. I've done it numerous times. I still do it today. I'm like, Brian, I'm leaving. I have to get out of this house. I'll just sit in the car. I'll sit in the car and write things down, or do my post, what have you, just to get away from the rigmarole of life. We've got a large house, but sometimes it's just nice to get out and get creative. Okay. So again, write down what your ideal client is going through. Again, how have you felt whenever you've been in your ideal client's shoes? I'll just give you an example. I help busy moms like myself, or nurses, find work online, whether it is they find another job, they start a business, what have you. So the pain points I've been through, okay, living paycheck to paycheck, the extra stress or burden on my husband because he carries the financial load of the household, fulfillment, wanting that fulfillment. Because whenever I worked in corporate America, I was there for the paycheck only. And I kept telling my kids, I'm like, you've got to find the blessing in the misery. And the blessing in that misery for me and my family at that time was I got paid a 6-figure income, and we got to do fun, cool things, and that was that. I went to work every day for that reason, if that makes sense. So finding that blessing in it. Again, whenever I was a floor nurse, that's what actually made me go away from floor nursing. I didn't want to work holidays. I didn't want to work weekends. And I still want to be able to find a way to afford a certain lifestyle for my family. And for me, a lot of it was just being able to be home more, to be present more, and still feeling fulfilled, if that makes sense. So again, put yourself in your client's shoes for the pain point. Like I said, pets. I want my dog to be happy, but I want to be happy. I want to love my dog whenever and not feel bad, that she's doing X, Y, and Z. So again, what does that pain point look like for that client? So if you're in the pet niche, people are all about health and wellness for their animals. So maybe even people buy food prepared for their animals by someone else. So just kind of think about those pain points. Okay. Put yourself in your client's shoes as much as possible. So again, we determine our niche, we've identified our audience and so forth. So now you're like, okay, so I don't have a product to sell. Crap. Okay. That's the great thing about affiliate marketing is you can go and you can Google your niche and affiliate programs. Literally just Google your niche and affiliate programs. Some people go as far as to look into what country they want to sell in. You could put United States, you could put UK, wherever you're at, okay, Australia, what have you. For me, it's the United States. A lot of people choose the United States because the value of our dollar and all the things. A lot of business is done online in the US. We don't have some of the restrictions that other countries do, which is such a blessing. So again, your niche and affiliate programs. The top affiliate programs for a lot of people are Amazon Associates, CJ, Impact, ClickBank. Those are some of the big ones, just to name a few that people go into for affiliate programs. But again, like I said last week or Tuesday, not all companies have affiliate programs. Although over 86% of companies and brands do, not all have an affiliate program through a major affiliate program source like I said, Amazon, CJ affiliates, ClickBank, what have you. So if you can't find a program in one of those larger companies per se, you can go directly to that site, to that business's site, and scroll all the way down to the bottom. Usually there's somewhere that says affiliate program or referral program, and you can click there and apply. Now, do give yourself a day or two grace, okay? And what I mean is it may take them a day or two to approve you. And why that's important that they approve you is because they want to make sure that you're going to be able to represent their product. Now, if you don't have a following on social media, we'll get there. Don't worry about that. That's not necessarily a big thing for them. Okay, just fill out the info. But what they may want from you is a website. Okay, you don't have to go and create this glamorous website. You just have to go to GoDaddy or Namecheap. That's Namecheap. That's CHEAP, and buy a domain. Okay, my domain is lydiajcook.com. I also have one for my coaching business. It's Lydia Cook Coaching. So you can buy these domains. I bought mine from GoDaddy and it was $11.99 for the year, and it will automatically re-up or re-renew every year. You can set that parameter within GoDaddy. I've not bought names or domains through Namecheap, but that's another source that you can use as well. And I know there's others out there. There's just two I'm going to throw at you because I do not want to overwhelm you. Keep it sweet. Keep it simple, sweetie. Okay, kiss. Okay, so moving forward. So you will want a domain of some sort. Keep it generic. And why keep it generic? Because it allows you to use it in different niches if you'd like. But I do suggest you find one niche first and get really good at that one and give yourself about a year. Yes, I said a year. I know it seems like a lot, but really a year is this much of your life. Okay. So just remember that. Give yourself a year to get really good at it. Okay. It's just like when you start a new job, right? It takes a few months for you to get really used to it and get it going, right? And feel kind of somewhat comfortable. As a nurse, whenever I was learning my job as a labor and delivery nurse, I was being mentored and precepted for I believe it was 3 months, if not 6. It was a while. I think it might have been 3 months on days, and then I went to nights. Anyways, I can't remember, but that was almost 18 years ago. Yeah, I said 18. Really, seriously. Thank you. I know I look like I'm 10, but still kidding. I digress. But again, give yourself that grace. It's serious. It's your business, but you're doing something that you're passionate about, something that you love doing. So you're going to want to really kick it up, but don't, because you don't want to fail and you don't want to burn out. Trust me. I know I've done 4 businesses now. I think 4. Anyways, so give yourself some grace, give yourself some time. I would start with one and I'd get good at it. It may take a year, but I'd get good at it. And then I'd move on and add more to my cup. Okay. I want to talk to you about too, when you're creating your domain, we're going to get into the 2-page sales funnel, but I want to talk to you about, whenever you're determining your niche and your affiliate program, if that's what you want to do in affiliate marketing or affiliate, in an affiliate business of sort, is your commissions. Okay. So I want to go into the 5 things to look for in affiliate programs. And those 5 things are product value. I talked about this a little bit ago about the market trends and analyzing and seeing if people want to buy the product, but does this product give a lot of value? Is it something you've tried before? If you're going to go down that product realm, okay, so be thinking about those things because you want it to be something that other people are going to want to buy as well. That's going to give value. You want to think about the margins, so the profit margins. And why I want to hit on that is because a lot of people go straight to Amazon Associates, which is great. Okay. It is actually a pretty safe one to start under. But do know that a lot of these successful Amazon Associates, a lot of them have taken out ads to push their products in front of their ideal client faster than others that do it more organically. Okay. Um, so think about that profit margin that you have with that product. If you're going to do maybe a printable of some sort, so what you would do is you would create your printable in Canva, what have you. You would take that printable, download it, that graphic, download it and put it into printable.com and find a product and put it into that product, create a t-shirt, a mug, what have you. And then you would create, and then you determine that the mug itself would have a cost, right? Or the shirt itself would have a cost, whether it's $3, $4, what have you. And then you have to determine what that product will be based on how much are they going to charge you to print it? How much are they going to charge you to ship it? Now, you don't have to do those things. You don't have to print it. You don't have to ship it. Don't get me wrong. But they're going to take their cut off of doing that, right? So you're going to do those things. You're going to make a product description and you're going to put it on Etsy. And Etsy is going to take a little bit of a cut as well. Okay. And then there's going to be a cost to Etsy. Again, if you want to get that seen more, you're going to want to get that seen more. You're going to want to push it out more. You're going to probably have to take an ad out there as well. So be thinking about, and that's where people fail in Amazon Associates. That's where people fail in Etsy is they don't think about the cost of getting their product out there more in front of people. And that is that ad spend and the cost of these. I mean, it's not all free. Okay. People, let's be real here. It's not all free. Okay. But there's going to be a cost associated with that. And I tell my kids all the time, they're like, it's free money. I'm like, sweetheart, nothing here is free. Okay. Nothing here is free. Let's be real. Look where we live. Hello. But anyways, so think about that profit margins. Think about those margins. You want to make sure it's high enough that you're going to make a profit. And whenever you're selling a product, you have to sell a lot of them. All right. A lot of them to make good money. Right. That's why I do high-end affiliate marketing because I don't have to sell a lot of them. I only have to sell a few of them to make a good commission. So that's why I do the high-end affiliate marketing. Tracking. You want to make sure there's good tracking associated with that affiliate program. CJ Affiliates has a good tracking. ClickBank, Amazon has good tracking. You want to make sure they have good tracking because you want to make sure that what you're doing is working. Right? So you want to have that tracking component to it as well. I'm going to scroll here in my notes. If you see me looking away, that is why. I do love you. And then marketing material. That was my husband and I were talking about this the other day because I'm thinking about diving into some other realms within my niche, by the way, but making sure that they have some marketing available for me because it's nice to have that marketing. A lot of them want you to speak not necessarily a certain way, but to their products. So that way it sells a certain way. And a lot of these good affiliate programs have marketing provided for you. So that way you're pushing out their product or promoting, not pushing, that's negative connotation, but you're promoting that product in a way that speaks true to who they are. Because you may not have that messaging for them per se. So again, we want to make sure that it's got that good marketing. You also want to make sure it's a company of integrity. Okay. I will only hear my heart. I am 44 years old. Okay. I'm not here to sugarcoat any of this. I am only going to do business with those that have values a lot like me. All right. So I'm always going to stay true to who I am, what I stand for. And in my 20s, in my teen years, I didn't think about life in that under that umbrella like I do now. And I think it's because I've gotten closer to my faith in my walk with the Lord. I think that's really what's pushed it. So anyways, stay true to who you are and what you stand for, and that will serve you the best. So you want to work with and for a company who is got integrity. All right. Um, it will make your job as an affiliate marketer or as a business person in general much easier. Much easier. Okay. So again, integrity. So I want to go over those 5 things too. And you're looking at affiliate programs that I want to go over these 5 things again too. So that way you are knowing exactly what to look for in an affiliate program. Number 1, a product value. Number 2, that they've got good margins for you to make a good living. Good tracking is number 3. Number 4 is that they provide some marketing material for you, or at least it's pretty obvious, like what they want you to do. And then number 5, that it's a company of integrity. So those are the 5 things with affiliate marketing that I'd be remiss not to mention. When you're looking for programs, or companies to represent and so forth. That's what you're looking for. Okay, so we've determined that you need to buy a domain too, right? So you need to buy a generic domain. And another thing too about a domain, it kind of makes you look more professional, right? A little bit above some of the others. So that's the nice thing about having a domain. Again, you don't have to have a nice fancy website. Okay, folks, you do not need to have a nice fancy website. But again, that domain, a lot of the affiliate programs want you to have a domain of some sort. And then you're going to create a 2-page sales funnel. Not all affiliate programs do you have to create a 2-page sales funnel, but why I coach my clients, and I'm telling you this too, to have this 2-page sales funnel is for a few reasons. Number 1, you don't own social media. You do not own any of that. That real estate is Meta's. That real estate is TikTok's. That real estate is LinkedIn's, right? That real estate is Google's if you're on YouTube, what have you. But if you take someone's email, you get their contact information, that is yours. That is yours for you to take that affiliate marketing business that you have, or your coaching business that you have, or your events and mastermind business that you have, or your digital product business that you have. That allows you to sell to new clients, to convert those new clients into buying more product that may be a blessing to them, that may be an upsell to what they've already bought from you. Okay, do you see where the blessing is in this email address? Okay, you own it. You can email them other products and services. Now, what I would also recommend, this is a nurse in me coming out here, build that relationship with your clients in that email campaign. And that's something I'm working on to get better at, to be honest with you, as an affiliate marketer. Get them to understand and know, like, and trust you more. Build that relationship with them more, because you know what? They're going to refer you. They will refer you to other people, because if what you've got to offer isn't a blessing to them at that time, they may have a conversation with someone at the grocery store, someone at the gym, someone at a restaurant, a friend at a party of some sort or whatever, and they might think of you. Okay, so they might think of you and that product and that service that you have to offer. All right. So build that relationship with them. Talk to them about about that pain point. Okay. Talk to them about something new and exciting that you're building into your business. What have you? Plant those seeds, nourish and grow your garden. Okay. So be thinking about how you can utilize that business. Again, if it's affiliate marketing, if it's any kind of online business, how you can utilize that email list that you've built to grow more. Okay. Anyways, so in the 2-page sales funnel, it's super simple, people. Do not complicate it. Keep it simple, sweetie. Okay. You're going to have a landing page. All right. A landing page or an opt-in page. And then from there, you're going to have a thank you page. Those are 2 major things that you want to have at least in this affiliate marketing program that you're going to have. Okay. How are people going to know about your affiliate services or that you've got products? It's traffic. That traffic comes from email. It comes from social media, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, what have you. That's your traffic sources. And then from there, you tell them about the product, the service that you have. That product or service that you have needs to be given to your audience in a way that speaks to them, that educates them, that speaks to their pain points. Okay. I had one video not too long ago go viral. It has over 14,000 views. And I was speaking to my clients' pain points. I was speaking to them about, You're a lot like me. You're a busy mom that's trying to find a way to make extra money from home. I've got an option for you. I've got a solution. And literally all it was me sitting literally at this table that I'm at right now that I'm speaking to you from. I'm on my laptop. It looks like I'm typing. I've got on this purple sweater and it resonated with people. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, people. It just needs to be you being you, okay? Because people out there want to see regular people, not people all made up all the time. Now, I did put a shirt on for you today. Okay, yay. I wear my makeup most of the time during the day, and I don't just do it for my social media. I do it a lot because my husband likes seeing me with makeup on. He has told me that he appreciates that I take time to take care of myself. He's not asked me to do it. He just told me that. I'm like, oh, it makes me feel good. So I do it for him, to be honest with you. And it does make me feel good, honestly. Like there's not very much we can control in life. That's one thing I can control. Okay, so I digress again. But so again, you want to give that, you want to bring traffic into people by giving education and being real with people. Now, I want to talk about, before we get more into the sales funnel, I want to talk about there's two different places in Instagram that you're going to drive traffic, right? You're going to have your feed. Your feed is your posts and your reels, okay? Those are evergreen. This is where you want to take some notes here, people. I want you to actually absorb this because I see a lot of people going wrong with this, okay? Your feed are your posts and your reels. All right. Right now, Instagram is pushing more of the 5 to 7 or 5 to 10-ish second reels. All right. Reels can be B-roll. Okay. You'll see B-roll. You know what it is? Google it. That's what the Googles are for, right? Quick and easy. Okay. You can Google it. B-roll. Things like just set up a tripod in your house and put your freaking cell phone on the silly thing and have it taking a video of you folding your laundry, making your kid's bed, picking up your house, doing housework. Because again, you want your clients to see you being real. But so that's your video. Okay. Then your message is however it pertains to your niche, that pain point. You're going to speak to that pain point and you're going to educate them in the copy, which is the words next to, like, if you're looking at your computer or on your phone, it's the caption, right? It's that long form typed up stuff. All right. And you don't want it all together. You want there to be breaks in between sentences and so forth. So that way it's easier more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So it's easier for people to read. Okay. But so that's your stories. Sorry, that's your posts. That's your reels. Okay. That is your Instagram feed. That is your feed. Sorry, I'm focusing on Instagram right now, but it can really be transferable to a lot of things. Facebook does a lot of this stuff too. You want it to be, again, it's evergreen. Evergreen means it's there forever. That's the great thing about social media, okay? It's there forever. So people can continue to go back and look at it, okay? But why it's important to have 5 to 7 seconds or 5 to 10 seconds is because then people have to rewatch it. And the algorithm likes that, okay? The algorithm likes that. So they get discovered by a new audience, which is nice with your posts and so forth. They don't go away. They're always there. Most people have the sound off. So I'd have captions on all the videos that you post because people usually have sound off. They're doing something. What else? Typically with the posts, the posts and the reels, they're planned to a certain extent, right? You spend a little bit more time on it. You want it to be kind of brand specific in some ways. That's for a different training for a different time. If you're just starting off, don't worry about that thing. Okay. Don't worry about the branding. Try to make it look so there's not a whole bunch of words all over the screen all the time. Okay. You want people to be able to see you. Okay. But don't worry about the branding so much at the very beginning. You just need to focus on getting valuable content out there for people. And they're again, they're just evergreen. They offer that opportunity for people to go back and look at them again and again. Oh, this is what I was going to say. You can repurpose them. So after you get like 50, 100 posts under your belt, take some of that, the ones that did really good, and just reuse them. Maybe change some words on the screen or what have you, or the copy, but reuse them. That's a great thing. You can repurpose that stuff. Okay. Now let's talk about stories, because I'm going to move my phone over a little bit because it's in front of my screen. Stories. So stories only last about 24 hours, people. They are fleeting. They don't stay. Okay. The stories are a great way for people to see you living your life every day, to get to build that know, like, and trust with you. Okay. So it's ideal for that engagement with your clients like that. Okay. You can leave the sound on. 75% or 70% of so of Instagram stories are watched with the sound on, versus the reels or the posts, what have you. They can be off the cuff. So every morning I do a story with me before I go to the gym. I've got my water bottle. It's got the time and it says gym time. I go to the gym between 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning. Typically, it's off the cuff. I just share what's on my heart, what's on my mind, what the dear Lord's put in my heart for that day, what have you. And I just make those posts. If it's a day I'm going to go live or the day before I go live, I'll make a little quick story about, hey, I'm going to go live tomorrow at this time. I'm going to talk about these topics and I may or may not go off. Oh, well, whatever. This is my live. This is my screen. This is my time. So whatever. But it can be off the cuff. It doesn't have to be branded or anything like that, scripted, nothing like that. And you can do it anytime during the day, really. I want to go back to posts and reels. See, looky, there's Miss Hope, a rescue kitty. I told you I'd have an animal in here. Anyways, whenever you're doing a reel or a post, as you get more reels and posts, if you're new to this, it'll take time to get this data, but you can look at your analytics. So make sure you've got like a professional, uh, you've got your account set up as professional or creator, I think, and you can look at your analytics there. You got that professional dashboard, and you want to know when your clients are going to be on, the ideal time that your clients are on. Look at those analytics. Believe it or not, my clients are on at like 6 o'clock in the morning and freaking midnight. I'm like, really, people? Granted, I'm up working that late too. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, holy cow. But my clients are like me. They're up at 6 o'clock in the morning and they go to bed at midnight. I mean, they're busy moms, right? We have a hard time getting sleep. So anyways, I digress, but you can look at those analytics, and when you're first starting off, don't worry about it. Just get your content out. Okay. Talking about traffic, how often to post when you can. Okay. You're busy. You're a mom like me. Post when you can. Give yourself some grace. It'll serve you, but post when you can. When I started January 20th, I started a whole new account with my Instagram for my affiliate marketing. So I wanted fresh. Okay. And that's how I coach my clients. Fresh, new account, new everything. If I can do it, you can too. But I started posting a few times a day. Then I went to, okay, I was like, in the month of March, I was like, I'm going to make it where I post at least 3 times a day. Come heck or high water, I'm doing 3 times a day. There might have been a few times when I did twice a day, but 3 times a day. And now in the month of April, I bumped it up to 4 to 5 times a day. Now, these aren't my stories. These are my posts. These are my feed. These are my reels. Okay. I'm doing them 4 to 5 times a day. All right. But what am I doing now? I've had enough because I did so many in January and so many in March. I can start repurposing those. But then I also take that reel and I make it a story. After I post it, I hit the little arrow at the bottom, the little, arrow thing at the bottom. Oops, someone's trying to call. Hang up on them. I hit the little arrow at the bottom and I hit story. I had put add to story. It's that easy, people. You don't have to overcomplicate these things. Excuse me. So again, you're going to drive traffic to your two-page sales funnel by posting to your pain points, to your clients, building that know, like, and trust with them. Don't worry about being perfect, my love. Do not worry about being perfect. Okay. We put too much pressure on ourselves on being perfect. Oh, now look. Now she's on my lap. Miss Hope, my rescue kitty. I'm going to put you over here, sweetheart. Oh, heavens. You just never know in this day and age. Anyways, so the 2-page sales funnel, you're going to educate your clients. I would create a freebie for your audience. So that way it brings them into that sales funnel. That freebie could be an ebook. That freebie could be a checklist. That freebie could be maybe a do's and don'ts. Whatever your niche is. If it's cats, okay, here's one. If you have pets, if you have cats, maybe top 5 things not to feed your animal. Okay, like a lily, they're poisonous. A mother-in-law's tongue. I want you to see up here. I've got one of those right there. Ding, ding. I think that's what they're called, mother-in-law's tongues. I heard they're poisonous, so that's why it's way up high where my kitties can't get to it. But maybe things like that, or ways to keep your dog from nipping at kids, because my dog likes to nip at my nephews whenever they come over, only because they drop food, and she's the Roomba. She's the Roomba, right? Miss Ginger. And she'll nip at them whenever they try to pick up the food. So, things like that. Just don't overthink it. And if you have questions about this, oh my gosh, comment the word guide, and I will send you my beginner's guide to affiliate and online marketing. Okay. Don't overcomplicate things. But again, just make it somewhat simple, something that would speak to their pain points. And then speak about it in the captions of your posts. It's super simple. All right, so that's how you're going to get them into your sales funnel. And that's why it's so important to have something where you have something free to give them. So that way you've got that email address, you can collect their name and their email address in that opt-in page. And then in the opt-in page, you could have a little bit of some fluff about you and who you are. But in the thank you page, whenever you set up the sales funnel, the thank you page will have information about you. And if you've got another product and upsell, then you've got that information. For me, honestly, what I do is I've created an ebook which I'm going to revamp, but I've created an ebook that talks about affiliate marketing. But what I found is my audience don't want to just know about affiliate marketing. They want to know about online business in general, because really I'm a business coach as well. So I'm like, oh, I need to rethink that. So that's where I'm going to be working this week on reswizzling my ebook, which is great, right? But it's evergreen. Once I've created it, I can just leave it. It's evergreen. It's just left there forever. Now you can revamp it and re-up it and so forth, but it's evergreen, so it's there forever, which is super fantastic. Oh, thank you for telling me that I look amazing. I appreciate you, Ashley. Love you. For my age, thank you. I'm feeling really good. Anyways, so again, you can revamp it. That's a digital product. Okay. So think about, I can take that ebook and I can create a course off of that ebook. I can take that ebook and I can create it as an upsell. I can do more things to it, and I can make it an upsell. In my ebook, I actually have a few affiliate links in my ebook. Okay, so there's other options within digital products that you can sell more. Do you see where this is all going? All kind of snowballs, right? Like they're all snowballs. Okay, so you've got your opt-in page, you've got your thank you page, and there's a few places you can create these things. I'll tell you a few places where I've created them and the place I like the best. Okay, so the three that I've honestly worked within are ClickFunnels, but with ClickFunnels, you have to have Aweber. Aweber is an email automation system. So you have to have the two when I do ClickFunnels. Now there's some other things within ClickFunnels you can do that you can't do in others, but what I like to use is Systeme.io. It's Systeme.io. Okay. Why I like it is because you can create your landing page and you can have your automated emails going out to your clients as well. So that's why I like Systeme.io. Now I've also used Ontraport. I used Ontraport for my coaching business. I don't like it. I've ixnayed that. Why? I think it's I think it's complicated and it is expensive. Okay. But you can create your landing page. And it's also not easy to create within Ontraport. It's not easy to create that. I don't know how I don't know how you want to say it. But how you get clients their email to send specific messages, or once they opt in to send specific messages to them. I just do not like that so much. So that's why I got rid of Ontraport, and it is expensive. I think I was paying $99 a month for it. Systeme.io is free up to 2,000 contacts. That's super great. It's super user friendly to use, and that's why I like Systeme.io. Honestly, so that's why I chose Systeme.io. You can build your landing page, your opt-in page, your thank you page as well, and then once you get clients into your email and they opt into your freebie, you send them the loving, nurturing email sequences that you want to keep building opportunities to sell more to them. So, and to build that know, like, and trust, and to nurture your clients. And that's where you build a sustainable business that will last you forever. Okay. Is by having that email and continually communicating with them. And from there, you just rinse and repeat, people. That is affiliate marketing. You just rinse and repeat. So the last part, like I said, is building that opt-in page, thank you page, and then sending emails and rinsing and repeating that over and over again. So that's the big thing. Um, and that's why I like digital and affiliate marketing. Now, digital and affiliate marketing go together. In my perspective, they do, because whenever you are promoting a product, a service, whether it is um, Etsy, whether it is Pinterest, if you're doing a printable of some sort and you put it on Pinterest or Etsy, or you're doing something through Amazon, and you create a way to promote it via a digital channel, that is digital marketing, people. Okay, so digital marketing, whenever you make a social media post, that's digital marketing. Whenever you watch something on the TV, like back behind me, or you're listening to a radio ad, you're sending an email, that is digital marketing. And so whenever you have an affiliate offer, that's digital and affiliate marketing, if that makes sense to you. So they kind of go hand in hand. The digital is how you're promoting it, and the affiliate part is promoting other people's products to earn a commission. Now, I do want to talk about commissions really quick. I do high ticket affiliate marketing, which means that I'm earning at least a 30% commission off the products I sell, if not 100% commission. Okay. And whenever people buy products from me for what I promote, then I earn a commission off of every product they buy from that. So that's why that's important for me as an affiliate marketer, is to know that I can sell one product at a certain commission, and every time they buy from that product or that brand, I continue to earn commissions. It's not that way with Amazon Associates, and it's not that way with all products that you're going to represent. So you want to look at the history, or the cookie um, for that product, to see how long you can earn commissions off of that product or service that you're selling. Okay, so that's something else to think about. But that's also something that I outline in my affiliate marketing beginner's guide. So again, comment guide if you want that. But really, I learned all of this from taking a 15-day online business building challenge. I learned all of this, and I learned how to do digital. I learned the benefits to doing digital marketing. I learned the benefits to coaching, consulting, courses, and then events and masterminds, and how those are evergreen, and how you can build a lasting income doing those things, because everyone's looking for e-learning, right? Everyone's looking for e-learning. I think it's it's supposed to be valued at $325 billion next year, the e-learning space or online learning space. That's why it's so important, if you've got a business of some sort, you can do that. Before I let you go, why this is something that's sustainable for brick and mortar and online, knowing these concepts, is because my local grocery store, Hy-Vee, does, or at least they used to, I'm sure they still do, classes. And you pay for these classes, so these events. Do you see where I'm going? So even brick and mortars offer events and so forth, and they promote them online. They promote them digitally. So think about that online space, and why it's so important to have a presence in that online space, and make sure you're a part of those core four. And I learned all of this in the online business building challenge that took me 15 days. Well, actually, I kind of skipped ahead, to be honest. Okay. But anyways, comment the word guide, and I will send you my beginner's guide to digital affiliate marketing. And then also it has information about how to get started in the 15-day online business building challenge as well. You'll learn so much from that challenge. It is ridiculous. I have rewatched it probably 4 times now, and I took it in January. So it's just worth rewatching, and maybe not all of it, but definitely certain segments of it I have, because you always have access to it. So again, comment the word guide, and I'll send you my beginner's guide. But I hope this was a blessing to you. And I hope you learned something new. And if you did, please comment or direct message me. I'll tell you, direct messaging is the best. And I might give you another little voice message back in return, or what have you. But I appreciate your time today. I'll be back again next Tuesday for sure. I like my Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think. But I will I'll definitely be live at least twice a week for you, because I love you. And have a great rest of your week. Bye, y'all. Bye, Ashley.